There's Juniper Lee. They were, I think, just finishing this up when I was working at Cartoon Network. So let's see if we can draw her using that still as a guide. I got my tablet paper here and an ordinary number 2 pencil. So let's break her down into basic shapes. And she seems to have a head that goes this way. So what you want to do is draw an oval ellipse on its side. Then you want to draw in her body, and she's got a short upper body and long legs. And by doing this, you'll figure out where your picture starts and where it ends, just by roughing this in like this. This is something that I didn't really know when I was 15. So I'm telling you guys now so that you don't fall down the same trap that I did. So, like I said, they were doing this, I think they were finishing it at the same time I was working on Camp Lazlo at Cartoon Network. And I don't know who exactly designed it. I thought that Mike Kunkel designed it, but I'm not sure. Kunkel created his own comic book character called Hero Bear back in those days, and he was working on Juniper Lee, as I recall, when I met him. And I must have met him as soon as I got to Cartoon Network. And here we put the arms like this. And notice I draw the straight lines for the arm first, and then you figure out where to put the sleeves of the clothing. Always draw the underneath first. Don't get sidelined drawing clothing, and then when it doesn't look right, try and figure it out. And the reason is because you didn't draw the underlying forms. Something else that I didn't know when I was first starting out, so I'm telling you this advice so that you don't fall down that same trap. So their neck comes up like this. And then her head shape looks like this. And it looks like her face goes here, comes up like that. Then the top of her head goes across like that. And her ear is down here at the bottom like this. And here would be her nose right there. And her eyes kind of like this. A little heavier on the top of the eyelid like that. She has small eyebrows. And then her mouth, make a smile that goes across like this. comes down like that. So here's her hair going right across, and it meets up there at the edge of her forehead. And then she's got this nice curve here that seems to go right around like this, down like that. And then she's got long hair that comes down like this, a little bit back here. Looks like I've got her head a little bit off. So I'm just making a mass for the hair like this. And then you can put in the details. So like that. And then if you want, you can take a pen and go over it like this. Obviously, I have a short attention span if I'm jumping around the drawing. A little bit of a chin there. We want to do these nice sweeping lines like that. And she's gesturing to herself, so let me draw that in pencil first. that, so let's darken that in. Like that. So there we have our Juniper Lee. And you put a ground line across like this. Maybe you want some shadow under her. Kind of like that. So there you have it, and I guess I should probably color in her eyeball there. So there's how you draw Juniper Lee. Give it a try and keep drawing.